Hello guys, in this video I will show how to use the page class loader utility for building various page classes for UI automation. Let's just say that I have this task manager app to be automated for the UI test. I'm just logged in, and after logging in I get this particular page presented for creating a new request. So let's just try automating a simple scenario where I log in as a task manager, which I just did, and then I enter some description here, say test 3, and say I save the request, and then from this header I select the task manager console option, which loads the another page called task manager console. And in this record create, I want to verify whether whatever new request I just created is listed here or not. Now this is a simple scenario which involves two pages, namely new request page and then the task manager console page. These are the two pages I want to interact with to automate this particular scenario for the UI test purpose. So how do I start with it? In this UI framework, we are providing the utility using which we can load the classes for these various pages. And what these classes will have? It will have all the UI elements with their unique identifier. For this, we are leveraging Innovation Suite's view definition. So all the Innovation Suite based UI elements which are part of the view definition will be picked up and will be loaded with the unique identifier. So in this case, new request is one such view and task manager console is another view. So how do I start with it? So let me just go back to the Innovation Studio. Let me show you where these views are defined. We already defined these various views here. Create a request view is defined here. Similarly, task manager console is defined here too, along with the several other views which make up this task manager application. So now let's just say that I already have a task manager app created on my developer machine. I have already deployed it, and when I created this application, these two folders were created too. These are basically blank projects which we can make use of for building the API test and the UI test. Our utility for loading the page classes resides in the automation folder of the API automation. So we have to go here to run the utility. So in the automation folder, we need to go to the target folder, and from target we need to start the command prompt, and this is the command which we have to execute. So we'll see what are the parameters we have constructed here. So this jar automation test basically is this file ending with the automation test. The initial name would vary based on our application name, then the SDK home, and rest is the class name, and followed by the connection details. This is the connection detail of my Innovation Suite. This is again my bundle name, and then this is actually where I'm providing the view definition name for which I want to load a class. So in this example, I'm loading a class for, say, create a request. This is again a test package name. Once we load the class, we will eventually be using that in our test automation framework. So this particular package name that we provide here will be inserted in this class which gets generated. This is a dummy path, and this is the path where our generated class will be stored. So let's just see how it works. It has finished executing the command, so we'll just go to the target which we had provided. We can see two files here. One is the folder and the other one is the file. So create a request.java is the class which is auto generated by this utility. It has put up all the required packages. Also the test package name which we had passed is put up here, and all the UI elements which were part of this view definition has been initialized here. Also, if we noticed, we can see a folder called create a request editors. So this create a request view is making use of record editors. So for record editors as well, we have created separate classes. So in this case, create a request editor is having two record editors. However, we testers don't primarily have to interact with this editor class. This class is called internally in this primary view class. So we can directly we primarily have to engage with this particular class. Also, it may happen that I want to generate or I want to load page object classes for all the view definitions that are part of my application at one go. So how does one achieve that? So that too I can achieve. Instead of the view name, just provide the blank value. As we can see, the command is running and it has actually got executed. If we go back to the folder, we can see along with the create a request class, we can see classes for all the other view definitions as well.